Hey, Loren Norris here with Story Power Academy. And I want to tell you about an upcoming event. It's going to be on January the 23rd, 10 a.m. to 11:15. 1 hour of teaching. Well, this is not a giant sales pitch. This is an opportunity for you to unlock your hidden stories in your life. And you may not know it, but faster than aptitude, education, or anything else, what determines your success in life is, well, it's your attitude. And your attitude, believe it or not, is crafted by the stories that you tell. I'm also going to tell you that deep within the stories that you tell, there's probably at least one deep hidden story that you refuse to tell. And that story will change your life forever. So we're going to take 1 hour. We're going to dig deep into unlocking these hidden stories in your life, not just for your own well-being, but also for your leadership skills, for your sales skills, for growing your business. Here's the 4 topics we're going to cover. Learn the art of spotting narratives that can transform your life. The stories that are already changing your mindset, change your attitude. We're going to spot those narratives, and we're going to root out the ones that are not useful, and we're going to rebuild some narratives that can actually change the quality of your life for the better, your life and those around you. Number 2, we're going to master the skill of finding inspiration in everyday moments. I promise you, if you get out of the car and trip over a Coke can, there's a lesson to be learned. Maybe it's about the noise that it makes and how that startles you. Maybe it's about the litter in the neighborhood around you and the way that some people should be taking better care of their environment. But there's a story, there's a lesson, there's something valuable in those everyday moments. Next, we're going to learn to apply storytelling techniques to uncover these extraordinary moments in life that, honestly, they just seem ordinary. You would be amazed how many times I've told a story that it was just an everyday moment for me. It was just ho-hum Monday. It was just a typical Monday. But what happened that day was life-changing for me. And the lesson that I learned in that moment saved a whole lot of pain and heartache for somebody else. And it's true of your life as well. There are things that you have lived through that just by telling people, this is my experience, they're going to want to be a part of your life. They're going to want you to be a part of their life. It opens the door for mentoring and leadership and all kinds of stuff. And sometimes they are the most boring, mundane Mondays that change the life of other people. But you've got to learn to find those stories in there and bring the extraordinary out of them. And finally, we're going to get some insider tips on capturing some compelling stories that resonate with your audience. Whether you're talking to a group of teenagers or you're talking to business executives or political leaders, done all of the above. I've mentored high school students for 10 years. I've spoken in front of the Parliament of the Congo, DR Congo, twice. I've led university courses on attitude and psychology. And I want you to know the stories that you tell will either resonate with them because they're valuable to them like they are to you, or they will repel them. Stories are magnetic in every way. They will attract or they will repel. And you've got to find the right story and tell that story the best way that you can. That's what this one event, 1 hour of teaching, I might at the end of that give you an opportunity to be a part of the Story Power Academy. If so, it's going to take 2 to 3 minutes. That's it. It's just an invitation. If you want to do it, great. If you don't, that's fine. This will not be a 45-minute webinar sales pitch. I don't do that. This is a class. It's $17. $17. You could blow that at Starbucks or paying for parking to go see a football game. I'm just saying. But for $17, 10 a.m., January 23rd, 2025, I want you to make that investment in yourself. Have your teens gather around. We're going to talk about some really silly stuff and how the most basic stories in life can change everything. They're going to change the way you think, and change the way you communicate, and I promise they'll change the way you lead. And if you dive into this 1 hour course and you realize there's a whole lot more here than I thought, then stay with us for the Story Power Academy. It's a year-long course, 12 individual opportunities to sit in a group training. And you can, of course, take that to a higher level. But you would not believe the opportunities to tell stories, to tell better stories, to tell better stories better, and the impact that will have on the people around you. I hope you'll join us again, January 23rd, 2025. The link is in the description below. I'd love for you to jump on and be a part of what we're doing at the Story Power Academy. I'm Loren Norris with Story Power Academy. Have a blessed day.